Hi everyone. Today I'm going to explain about causes of mental disorders. Personality of a person and use of various defense mechanisms help individual to adjust to various stressful situations in life. So the capacity to adjustment keeps the individual mentally healthy. So when an individual is not able to adjust in the situation, he or she may develop maladaptive behavior and become mentally ill. So let's see the causes of mental disorders. There are three causes, factors we can see here: biological factors, psychosocial factors, and socio-cultural factors. Let's see what is this biological factors. Biological factors like genetic factors, constitutional factors, physical depression, disruptive emotional process. Let's see what is genetical factors. These influence our capabilities, like these biological factors. For example, our intellectual ability, adaptation, how we cope up with stressful situation. So these are we can see in the biological factors. In that first is genetical factors, that it's nothing but chromosomal abnormalities, for example mongolisms, down syndromes. So these can cause genetic defects. Then constitutional factors and physically handicapped. So it includes physical handicaps and tolerance to stress. When the physically handicapped, like blindness, deafness, lameness, which will affect the self concept of an individual as they are stressful situation for adjustment. When they compare to a normal person, they feel down, they feel low. So these types of people may socialize very less and may develop feeling of inferiority, like self pity and sometimes hostility also. So these are the constitutional factors and physically handicapped. Next is physical deprivation, like severe malnutrition, so which will affect the physical and mental growth of the infant, and they are more prone to get any type of infection easily, and which may lead to mental retardation, mental depression, and also sleep deprivation, fatigue over a long period of time. So see, these may cause mental disorders when they don't concentrate on their diet, nutrition. So this comes under physical biological factor. Next is the disruptive emotional process. Emotional factors. Definitely it is going to cause many of the mental disorders like psychosomatic disorders, that is peptic ulcer, skin conditions, arthritis, asthma. So these are the disorders can occur due to this disruptive emotional process. Let's see what are all the psychosocial factors. Under this, medical deprivation, sorry, maternal deprivation. So these maternal deprivation, when the child is deprived to maternal stimulation of mothering, the warmth of the mother which passes to the child by touching, by kissing, or by hugging. So definitely there are like a few examples of mothering separation of the child from mother. Definitely it is going to affect the child mental status. So then mother fatigue can be released by grandmother, elder sister, or anyone else, like the mother who can give affection to the child. But inadequate mothering or stimulation affect the growth and behavior of the child. So that is maternal deprivation. Next is pathogenic family pattern. Pathogenic, that is abnormal or diseased faulty parent child relationship, so which is going to affect the behavior of child. Our rejection by parents may cause a feeling of anxiety, insecurity, low self esteem, and negativism. So and also over domination or over protection of a child by his parents may cause disturbances and low self evaluation, and so which may cause the children to behave like tantrum. They are not going to listen their parents. They'll be like they start feeling down, and they will be aggressive for no reason. So these can happen due to this pathogenic family patterns. And pathogenic interpersonal relationship. So when there is a disturbed relationship which is causing uh, loneliness and aggressiveness, so that also one of the cause for this mental illness. And finally, severe stress in the psychosocial factors. Stress is also a cause of abnormal behavior. See, stress can be caused by biological factors, so and socio-cultural factors, and also psychological factors. So repeated failures in achieving set goals, like due to the social change, various pressure from modern living area, at the office area, or at the home environment. So this all definitely cause mental illness, which may lead to the peptic ulcer, hypertension, asthma, etc. So these are the psychosocial factors. Let's see socio-cultural factors. In that, first one is war and violence. So war and violence, people develop psychological problem due to stress of war, riots, and violence, because these are not within the social norms. And group prejudice. See, religious intolerance and hostility may affect mental health of the people. People develop abnormal behavior after the group violence, such as riots, communal wars, and political atrocities are crueling. So these also may cause mental illness among people. Next, economic and employment problem. These problems lead to suicide or even homicide if there is no sufficient amount or facilities to live properly, and it may even lead to alcoholism, drug abuse due to unemployment. So these also may cause mental illness. Next, final one is a technology and social change. So rapid technological change is causing too much stress, which in turns lead to abnormal behavior. So because of technological advances, there is a lot of cutthroat competition is leading to unhealthy interpersonal relationship, in turn causing abnormal behavior and also mental illness. So this is about the causes of mental disorders. Hope you have understood. Thank you.